I woke up this morning thinking about all of you, thinking about doing this. And I went into my little book nook and I picked this up, and I literally picked it up to a random page. And I looked down and I was about to flip forward and something grabbed my eye. And we're going to read that in 1 second. First, we're just going to talk about this moment. So there's a couple different things going on in this moment, right? There's a few different things going on in this moment. For many of us who are stuck at home, if we're privileged, if we have a good situation fundamentally, maybe we're enjoying this moment. Maybe we're watching Netflix, we're reading books, we're doing crafts, we're getting quality time with loved ones. I'm going on hour-long walks, 6 foot distant with my dog and with a friend every day, really reconnecting. So for those of us who have some privilege, this moment can actually be relaxing. It could be forcing us to slow down. For so many of us, myself first, slowing down is really, 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 really hard and uncomfortable because I work so hard. I'm doing so much. I wake up in the morning, I'm peaceful. I look at the mountains, I look at the trees, and then like a flood every morning. Anyone else go through this? Like a flood, my to-do list come in. I'm trying to keep alive my small business. I'm trying to employ good people to do good work for you. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. And that's if everything is good. If anything is troubling me, you know, that troubling factor comes in and can cause acute anxiety, stress, all that kind of stuff that makes us old before our time, right? But stress isn't bad. Fear isn't bad. I'm seeing a lot of, we're going to get into PEMA in a second. Stress and fear are not bad, right? It's not what happens to us in our life, right? It's how we can handle it. And by we, I don't just mean us. This isn't some libertarian macho thing like I can handle fear, I can handle stress. It's how we can handle it as a society, as a community, as well as an individual. So that leads us to number 2. Some of us are having to deal with slowing down, reconnecting, a little bit of cabin fever, trying to keep our businesses alive. But a lot of our sisters and brothers, are going through incredible crisis right now, whether it's their health because they're vulnerable, they're elderly, they have underlying conditions. Some people are going through this who are young and healthy, right? And then many, many people, my entire beloved community here in Boulder, Colorado, is going out of business. All the great restaurants and the waiters and the waitresses and the hotel staff and the bellhops and the, you know, the delivery driver I saw yesterday was just wiped out. You know, they're handling all kinds of things. It's not very safe for them. Every time you order a delivery, we're endangering people right now. And he said it's like Christmas. It's like, not in the good way. It's like Christmas in that it's the highest volume of deliveries they've ever seen. And they're terrified for their jobs, right? They can't take a sick day off, even if they're not feeling well. This is happening everywhere. Amazon is seeing a huge surge in orders, right? So this is just a reminder that so many of us, not people out there, people who we know in our community are going through incredibly difficult times. Hopefully the government in Canada, in the United States, in Europe, all the governments, in Africa, in Asia, everywhere, Australia, New Zealand. Hopefully this is a time where governments can truly be by, of, and for the people, right? If we can help people in a meaningful way. I saw that Canada is passing $2,000 a month. I didn't read the details, I'm not Canadian, but $2,000 a month, that seems like real help for individuals, right? Here in the US, we're gonna do a lot less because we don't have that culture. So many people have rent, they have mortgages, they have small businesses, they're laying off employees. We know all this, but we have to feel it. We have to be brave enough to feel it. I really want to keep empathy in mind. And empathy isn't, as Louis C.K. once joked about himself. I know we're not really supposed to talk about Louis C.K., but as he once joked about himself, empathy isn't, what do you call it, virtue signaling. Empathy isn't in empty thoughts and prayers, right? What have thoughts and prayers done to handle gun violence in schools in the United States? Just going to wait. Anyone? Noel, nothing, zero. So thoughts and prayers are beautiful. That's us caring, right? But they haven't done anything. We have to make action. We have to actually do something to help. That's what empathy is. Empathy is not passive, right? Empathy is active. Love is not passive. Love isn't, oh, love, you know, I love the whole world. Love is active. So what can we do to help our local communities, our local mom and pop shops, our local bookstores, our local restaurants? What can we do right now safely? What can we do? Any ideas? We can buy gift certificates, use them later, buy them now. We can avoid Amazon. We can avoid these huge corporations that are using us. We can do a lot more than nothing. Yeah. Our hairdressers, our house cleaners, our sisters and brothers, we have to help folks. We can care more for one another.